Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello, hello, welcome one, welcome all. Most importantly, chat, welcome to the stream. What's good? What's good? What is good, y'all? Happy to be here. Happy to have y'all here. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe. Check some shit. Welcome, chat. Said happy to be here. Happy to have y'all here. Hope everybody's good. Hope everyone's good. Hope all is well. Hope you're having a good Saturday this far. Today, chat, we're gonna play the Breaking Point 2 story in F123. We've played it before on stream. It's not like this is anything new for us, but it's new in general, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to explain that, but yeah, we're gonna do that. That'll be that. That'll be our entire stream. Hope oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready to sit down, relax, have some fun, grab some popcorn. And yeah. Go from there. I'm pretty excited for F125, I'm not gonna lie. Like as we're getting closer to it, I'm like slowly but surely getting more and more excited for it. Which is like a bit of a problem, to be honest with you. Like I really shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I haven't really enjoyed F1, and I guess like F1 games as a whole, for a few years now. So, let me rephrase. I've enjoyed F1, the sport, the games, but the games not so much. So,
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Good, bro. was loud. Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, allergies are killing me this morning. Yeah, again, I mean, like, I am excited for the new game. I hope it's good. The My Team mode should be somewhat interesting, I guess, for lack of a better term. But I don't know. Again, we'll kind of just see what happens, really. But all right, anywho, breaking point. Yeah, let's go hard. Yeah, that's all good. Those are flags, immersive, sim settings. Crank that shit up. Okay.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
Aiden Jackson, man. Little punk ass bitch.
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect. That's how it works.
How about you give me a little respect?
How about you earn it first? I'm done.
You what?
I'm retiring.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
He's on more money than me,
What? He didn't want me on the team.
didn't I? And you thought I was past my best?
So none of this is true.
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for
Oh,
I
classic
want us to
Devin
beat
Butler, man.
Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset Alpha Tauri here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing at.
Max Verstappen dive bomb right there.
What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
Let Aiden pass.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
All right, here we are. 2022 season, Chapter 1, a new era, right here. 2022, a new era for Formula One. An overhaul of the technical regulations marks the first major update to the sport for several years. But it's not only the new cars that are turning heads down in the paddock. I wonder what that may mean.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid?
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
No, I tell you, the motion
When did you
capture for these
first get a
cutscenes
sense of
got
what was
so much
important for the
better
sport?
in this game in comparison to
2022
Point one.
season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car, the car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen the Connor Sport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Connor Sport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
All right, here we go. Primary objective: finish the race. I can do that.
Okay, Aiden, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can. Copy that. Caution, caution.
I gotta get used to this game again, dude. I haven't played it in so long. With a lockup from Yuki. I gotta turn this brake bias up. Set to 50. Forgot that that was a thing they always did by default.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I don't have a lot of straight line speed in this car, apparently. But we get Yuki. Let's see if we can finish in the points. Purple second three. You know, Miami was never my strongest track. And I also almost completely forget how to drive it. Especially that first sector. Oh, I got on the curb. Two for one. I'll take that. Somebody locked up. Or spun the tires or something. Oh, jeez.
And gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Way too late on the brakes. Way too late on the brakes. Ah, that curb. Alright. So we'll have DRS here. I'm gonna save the overtake. I think we can get him without it. And with the big lockup, we get Bottas. Everybody just keeps locking up. I forgot that that was the thing like the AI did a lot of in this game. Just constant lockups. Oh, come on, Lando, go.
Okay, good work. Great pass. You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Alright, let's see if we get Ocon. Not quite. Might get him here though. Some overtake. Oh. Whew. A little bit of a counter slide coming out, but managed to make it stick.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.0 seconds.
And I tell you what, though, it's incredible how much better the handling is in this game compared to F124. So much better. Much better exit than Checo. And then making this look easy. Oh, alright, take it back.
I'm losing power.
Oh.
Copy that. We see it. We're looking into it. Okay, I'm afraid you're going to have to retire the car, please. Aiden. Retire the car. You're joking. I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now. This is getting ridiculous.
And
Damn.
that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
With every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be
hurts, chat.
devastating for the drivers.
Hurts, we were on for a good finish.
The Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today, but it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid.
Good job you got me.
All right, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here.
It's in the bag, mate.
All okay, Aiden?
Yeah, how's Devon doing?
Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team.
Good for him.
Devon Butler. What a little bitch. Alright. Frustration. An engine issue forces Connor Sports' Aiden Jackson to retire from the Miami Grand Prix only a few laps from the end of the race.
If it's not one thing, then
Hate
it's
to see
another.
it.
Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock, knock.
Sounds like there's a right show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. It was smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data anytime you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before, it's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Ask anyone. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But,
I'm not gonna lie, Aiden Jackson.
So, we both
He
signed for
annoys me.
Sport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
He annoys me. He's a whiny little
That's no secret.
brat.
Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
All right. Go check the news.
Yep.
Uphill struggles. Yeah, we're struggling, to say the least. Oh, phones. Well, I'm getting a phone call.
Aiden, hey, I wanted to give you a heads up. Now look, the crew has shared the latest telemetry data with us.
Fine, but I don't think it will tell me anything I don't already know.
Just humor me, okay? I'd like you to go through it. Let me know if anything jumps out. I'm keen to iron out these problems as quickly as possible for you.
Sure thing. Thanks, Andrea.
No thanks needed. I've got your back, Aiden. Remember what I said when you joined the team. I won't let you down. Ackerman wouldn't let me hear the end of it.
Yeah, sounds like Casper. You know he told me the same, right? It's just tricky, what with the car and Devon poking his nose in any chance he gets.
There is a lot going on for sure, but we're a team. We'll get there. I'll have a word with Devon. Tell him to give you some space, both on and off the track, okay?
Yeah, all right. Good luck with that.
All right. Moving on. Chapter 2, Connor Sports maiden season continues to be continues to be married by inconsistency, but team principal Andre O'Connor remains hopeful that their luck will start to change as the paddock heads to Montreal. I love this track, by the way. It's my favorite track on the calendar.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Local media, with this being their home circuit, Stroll and Latifi. Oh my god, Latifi. You were missed. Have been all over local media this weekend. One particular outlet appeared bent on their recent struggles to pump up the expectations of the home drivers. They indicated that Connor Sport were easy fodder for the Canadian pair. I don't even know what that means. And that our drivers shouldn't put up much competition. Fodder will show them who's fodder. Yeah, what does that mean? I won't be drawn into this. We have our own goals. Yeah, we'll just say we're confident. Devon was on a popular streamer's channel earlier this week and promised a behind-the-scenes tour of the factory for next Thursday. This clashes with our scheduled team building days for the engineers back at the factory. Normally, I would say we don't let Devon's flights of fancy interfere with our plans, but that video has received a lot of views. The streamer has contacted us to confirm the tour. What course of action would you like to take? Yep. I like that. Make Devon do the work. Read more news, more car troubles. Okay. Oh, getting a phone call.
Andreo! Just going over those last-minute strategy changes you sent over.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear, whatever happens out there today, I get pit priority, yeah?
Well, we'll see how the race develops. If you need priority, you'll get it. But I can't go into the race with that on the table.
Look. We all know Jackson's not pulling his weight. Now, if you want the points, I need to make sure he's not going to get in my way. Do you get me?
Devon, we've talked about this. Give Aiden some space. It's not about you getting in the way of each other. It's about everyone pulling together, racing as a team.
Of course, yeah. So, hit priority, yeah? All right, ciao.
In Devon. Alright, let's go to the race.
Into turn 2 we go now. Butler comes out of the pit lane. Jackson is right there with him. This is dicey, Ant. Neither one of these two wants to give way.
This would have been a lot cleaner if Jackson had just let him go. He's just not giving him an inch.
They continue onwards, still wheel to wheel, almost touching there as well, as we head down the straight towards the next chicane. Nothing to separate either car, and through the chicane we go. And now Jackson sends them both off the track, and Butler over a curb. That looked nasty.
God damn it, Aiden.
And I do believe that one of their cars is damaged here, Crofty. I think it's Butler.
Damage, Ant, but also they've lost places too.
Unbelievable and totally unnecessary as well.
Well, one damaged car, places now to make up. What a complete mess that was.
It's all Aiden's fault.
What was that? Where did you even think it was going to go?
Okay, calm yourself down. We'll look at it in the debrief later, but right now I want you to go and get those places back. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah, the brake bias. I hate that by default it's 50-50. It's so easy to lock up the tires. 50% brake bias.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Get Mick with these here. Oh, we're a little too much of that curb. Mick's fighting back because of it. I'm gonna brake later. All right. Goat Tiki next. I'm just hearing a lot. So maybe just get him going in the hairpin. Just tiny bit of contact there, but we got him and we get the DRS.
Gap to your teammate behind is 4.9 seconds. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Nice. Alright, see if we get Albon. I don't know if we're gonna get Stroll. I don't know where Stroll is. I went deep. Going brakes a little too late there.
And some information on Leclerc. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Oh. Oh my god, Albon.
Yellow flag.
That was ambitious on me. Locked up going in.
Okay, clear.
Okay. Oh, we're here.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds.
That's a wall.
And the gap behind us is 3.0 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more.
One of the things I love about this track is just like how much of a flow it has. Just kind of like one of those rhythm tracks. Like once you find that rhythm, it's just so much fun. So Stroll's ahead of these three. I don't think I got enough time to catch them. But we're gonna try. On the inside of Norris, going to the back of the show, somehow don't get damaged. That was ambitious. That was ambitious.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Locked up. A little bit of contact. He backed out. Alright. I got Stroll. I mean, that was me being very aggressive as a driver. Which normally I'm not. Alright. This little P9, good recovery drive. We'll take that.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
So it's been a day of drama here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve today. But Ant, what stood out for you?
Well, it must be the Connor Sport moment between the two drivers there, banging wheels, not giving each other room on track. It was entertaining, of course, but definitely for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, certainly. And Aiden Jackson, well, he'd have enjoyed the result. He did well to recover.
He did do well to recover, but, you know, you'd never want to see two cars, if you're the team boss, seeing two cars hit each other. It's rule number one, don't hit your teammate.
Given all the problems they've had this season, though, getting one car over the finish line, that's probably a big result for them today. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
All right, Max Verstappen with a win. What a shock! What a shock! It's weird seeing Carlos in a Ferrari uniform now. It's weird seeing Lewis. Actually, it's not that weird seeing Lewis in Mercedes. It's weird seeing Lewis in a Ferrari outfit. Chapter 2, nothing ever changes. Jackson and Butler's rivalry from the past 2 seasons seems to be alive and well. Even when they're teammates, their unwillingness to cede position to each other at the Canadian Grand Prix is a bad look for Connor Sport. Max isn't better than Larson. I think Kyle Larson's a very talented driver. Without question. I think both are good at their own individual, things that they do. I don't know if I could sit here and confidently say that Kyle Larson's better than Max Verstappen. I think you put Kyle Larson in an F1 car versus Max Verstappen Verstappen's going to be better. Even if you give Kyle time to practice, right? Same goes for any sort of like GC3 style racing. I think if you put Max in an Indy car, not oval, I think he does better than Kyle Larson. I think if you put Max in an Indy car oval or NASCAR, I think Kyle Larson does better. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I think everybody's good in their own right, in their own ways, but yeah, I don't know if I can confidently say that that Kyle's better.
Aiden, just a heads up. We're putting the debrief back by 30 minutes.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Listen, while I've got you on, what happened out there today?
It wasn't my fault. Devon thinks he's the only one driving.
I don't want to dwell on it too much at the meeting, but this is not how you run a team.
True.
Of course. It's just...
No, I don't want to hear it. We have enough problems as it is. Whatever has gone on between you two in the past, I need you to put it to bed.
Sure.
I don't want to have to talk to you like this, Aiden, and I'll be saying the same to Devon. Come on now.
Sure.
True.
See you at the debrief.
I got it. And Andrea was so sick of our shit. Larson makes one start in F1 and Max makes one start in the Cup Series. Who finishes better? Truthfully, I think Kyle Larson finishes like maybe P18 in F1. I don't think he finishes strong. Max in the Cup, if we're talking just an oval track, 25th? Probably. Probably like 25th. So somewhere, honestly, yeah, 25th to like 30th. Like, I think that's like somewhere in that range. I think is where he finishes. That's what I would say. I think that's fair. But I think Larson would struggle more adapting to F1 than Max would to NASCAR. Because F1, man, like F1 genuinely is just like, it's one of those things where like with F1, it truly is the pinnacle of motorsport. It may not create the best racing out there, and time and time again we just see teams dominate for years, right? That's just F1. But it truly is the pinnacle of motorsport. It is some of the most technologically advanced cars in the world when it comes to racing, right? I don't think most guys could adapt well to that. I remember when I was younger, when Tony Stewart, it was like maybe a year or two after he partnered with Gene Haas to do Stewart Haas Racing. I remember Watkins Glen, where was it? It was Watkins Glen, and what was it? It was shit. Oh, there was a rain delay, so they didn't drive. But they had an Indy car there for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they had an Indy car there. I think they were doing like testing or something like that, right? So they gave Tony the chance to go out and just go drive, like literally just go drive the Indy car, right? And he said he did like 5 laps, and he said like as each lap progressed, he realized like just how much later you could be on the brakes with those cars in comparison to a NASCAR stock car, right? Well, the crazy part is an Indy car is only comparable to like an F2 car in terms of spec and pace and everything else. So like that's the thing, man. Like I don't think guys realize just how quick an F1 car is, how difficult it can be to drive an F1 car. Just like vice versa, I don't think people realize just how hard it is to do oval racing. So yeah, I don't know. I think overall Max would have a better chance at success than Kyle Larson. That's how I feel. Personally. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Hey there, can you raise that lamp about 6 inches, right? Excellent. A butler should always look sharp.
Oh, God. I hate this guy.
So.
I hate this guy. Jeb, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Clear to you that the team was struggling.
Oh, well, right after the Hungarian GP. I may only be the money, but even to me it was obvious. The whole thing was a shambles.
Yet again, Connor Sports Jackson and Butler battling it out on track. It seems as
Hang
if
on
they...
2 seconds, Nats.
Okay, Devon, Aiden's lapping faster than you. I need you to let him pass, please. Listen to me. I need you to let Aiden pass now.
Hey, come on, bro. Let him pass.
Butler
What are we doing?
just completely blanking the order there. Seems like he didn't even acknowledge it.
Too true, but as you can see, no way through for Jackson. No way at all. This Connosport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
All right, here we go. Take Butler before lap 14. I think I can do that. I have not driven at this track in so long.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Like, literally gotta remember how to drive it.
4.7 seconds.
Oh, that curb. Whee! Alright, we got Butler. Now we got to try to finish in the top 10. On a track that is very difficult to overtake on.
The car ahead's losing 2 seconds a lap to you. Good job.
See if we get Seb down the inside. Not quite. But it'll do well. Oh, Seb. How I miss you. Nice.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Send it down the inside of Albon there. Oh, snap. All right, Ricardo next.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
take my time on this one, because I know I'll have DRS on the straight here. Alright, nice. The 2 Alpines ahead. It's crazy to think how much the F1 driver grid, F1 driver lineup has changed in 2 years. The 2 guys behind me aren't even in the sport anymore. These 2 guys in front of me aren't with Alpine anymore. I guess this is technically 3 years, because this is the 2022 lineup. Forgot about that.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.1 seconds.
Can we get Alonso here into the corner? Nah, we're not close enough to send that one. The other objective of finishing the top 8 and get fastest lap, I don't think that's happening either.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Nope, not quite. All right.
Okay, you're in the
Here we
top
go.
10.
I'm gonna burn through a lot of this battery just to try to attempt the fastest lap. I feel like I'm gonna get held up by K-Mag.
Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind. 1.9 seconds.
I got enough throttle too early.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Oh. Bit of a counter slide there. Well, I tried to go for the fastest lap.
Final lap of the race.
These last 2 sectors weren't great. Oh, damn. Pushing right now. Got P8 at least. Not that it matters.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Max Verstappen wins again. What a shocker. Oh, can I get Lando on the outside? Not quite. Not quite. Couldn't get it to stick.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Oh, just giving a Red Bull delivery.
Who else out there deserves a mention today?
Well, I feel like there are a couple, but let's start with Aiden Jackson.
Couldn't agree more. Jackson had a brilliant race, didn't he?
Yeah, we know Connor Sport have struggled all season. Jackson's done really well today, and that's in spite of the problems with his own teammate.
Even before they became teammates, these two had their fair share of run-ins. It's a fascinating rivalry. You can't take your eyes off it for one moment. But nonetheless, some much-needed points today for Connor Sport. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing
Breakfast
some incredible
champions right here.
driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams.
I love it.
And they're certainly proving themselves.
I'm not gonna lie, the girlfriend walked in the room to drop off the Red Bull and she put it on my desk. So I saw her, like, out of the corner of my eye. Scared the shit out of me. Because I didn't hear her come in. Matthew, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, a good race out
Ah.
there again today, Aiden. But what we do all want to know, what exactly happened with Devon?
Yeah, what happened with Devon, man?
Like he completely ignored a direct team order.
You know, yeah, he was out of order. So
Yeah.
what do you expect?
What do you expect? It's Devon. He was out of order out there. He really needs to rein it in. He's not the only one driving. I'm sure the team will have a lot to say about it.
Sure
Well,
they will.
He did certainly seem to cause you some trouble out there today. And after that, and what happened in Canada, what would you say to those wondering if the old Jackson-Butler rivalry is well and truly back?
That's in the past.
No, that's in the past, definitely. We're in the same team now. That's what matters. If there's anything that happens between me and Devon on track, it's because we're so focused on making Connorsburg a success. We're bound to tread on each other's toes from time to time.
So issues with Devon aside, how do you feel it went out there today? Do you think the team will be pleased with your performance?
I could have pushed harder.
Probably. It was a
Definitely
good
could've.
enough result, but you know, with the past issues of the car, I feel maybe we held back a little bit.
That, like, opening lap for me, I'm still trying to, like, come to grips with things.
you
And
mentioned
I
the
didn't really
car
quite
there. In
understand
that
how much
regard,
grip level I actually had with the car.
The easiest of times so far this season. Has that all been sorted? Are those reliability concerns well and truly?
Well, yeah, there was no issues this race, so things are definitely looking up in that regard.
True.
I'm confident the team have got it in hand, and today proved it. There's always room for improvement, but little by little, step by step.
True.
That's great. Thank you.
All right. Hell yeah. Despite Devon's lack of cooperation during the race, Aiden still manages to get past his Connosport teammate and secure points for the team at the Hungaroring.
Okay, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Devon. You had a problem with a team order today?
Didn't happen.
What?
Look, I know everyone's saying I ignored it, but it didn't happen. I never got the order. Check the comms.
Shoddy workman always blames his tools, eh?
Check the comms.
Okay, we checked the communication pipeline. Fix it. This cannot happen again.
Typical.
Aiden, listen.
What's the point?
It's just Devon being Devon.
And what? That makes it okay? He's an arrogant...
No, you're right to call him out. But imagine if we didn't give him certain freedoms. He'd be even harder to manage.
True.
As his father, I know. Aiden, you're the best driver that we have. And it's right for you to put Devon in his place. He needs it. The team needs it.
Thanks. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me. I think...
Honestly, we don't deserve you. And I know that you're being discussed at other teams. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Sure. I'm sorry if I've spoken out of turn.
You have.
About Devon.
Many
Not
times.
at all.
Nope, you have.
You know the best way to keep Devon in his place?
What's that?
Beat him.
True. Honestly, that's how, like, overall, that's kind of how I feel with,
Could
like,
you take a look at this, please?
stuff that happens at, you know, words. They're not coming to me today. With like issues between drivers and things like that, you know, taking priority over stuff, whatever, right? Like, I feel like if I was in their shoes, I mean, I get why it happens, right? You know, competitive juices start flowing. Obviously, you want to be better and everything else, right? But I almost feel as though, like, if I was in their shoes, you know, I would just kind of let a lot of that shit go and just try to be better out on the track. You know what I mean? Like, simple as that. That's just how I look at it. I don't know. Alright. Consport have been contacted by a film production company. By the way, I just thought of something. So obviously in the new F1 game, the new My Team mode, you're the team principal rather than an owner driver. I wonder if, like, little cutscenes like this, like what I'm experiencing right now, is gonna be a part of the game. I feel like it might be. I feel like this was them just kind of like throwing it in there to like test the waters kind of deal. You know what I mean? Alright, anyway. Consport have been contacted by a film production company. They are currently in pre-production phase of the latest installment of the ever-popular Throttle Zone movie franchise and want to offer cameo roles for one of our drivers. Let's give it to Devon. Just because he's got that over-the-top personality, you know. When challenged by the press about disregarding the team order in today's race, we're gonna stay cautious for now. The factory went ahead with the streamer, with Devon leading the way. Made a couple of gaps regarding the team working for him. Not a great look for Consport as a whole, and I don't think some of the engineers in attendance were too happy about it. At the fact that team building days had to be rescheduled. And morale at the factory is quite low. Yeah, well, shit happens.
Davidoff.
Davidoff.
I had a word with Aiden.
And?
Nothing to worry about. Don't think there'll be any more problems.
What did you say?
Doesn't matter. We level with each other. Just leave Aiden to me from now on.
And what about Devon?
What about
So long, Seb.
We both know it wasn't
Seb.
the comms, right?
I miss you.
Andrea, listen. Devon may push his luck from time to time, but I won't have his integrity questioned. If he says it was the comms, then you know what to do. Yes?
Right. Sure. I'll have them checked again.
See that you do.
Well, they're saying there's nothing wrong with them, so get fucked. Alright. Next chapter. Oh my god, you're back again?
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Let's start focus on next year's car.
So, what about Callie Mayer? Was she on your radar at this point?
Of course. She was making big waves in F2. And Ackerman would not shut up about her.
Oh, Zandvoort. Zandvoort in an F2 car. Let's go. Upcoming British F2 driver Callie Mayer finds herself dominating the competition in the sprint race at Zandvoort, not content to sit out in the front leading the race. Mayer and the team at Trident decide to opt for an unorthodox strategy.
Here's our race leader, Callie Mayer. She
Can I pause
has
this?
been
No, I can't.
blisteringly fast around Zandvoort here today.
And look at that! She's going into pit!
Interesting strategy they've decided on there. She has been lapping at rapid pace, but is this the right call?
Yeah, it's a bold move, for sure. Looks crazy to me, but let's find out.
Here she goes then, on brand new tyres. The rest of the field still sticking with their original set. Where exactly does Callie Mayer come out? Let's see.
And now can I pause? No. I'm trying to.
Okay, Callie, let's go.
I keep getting
Leave it to
pop-ups
you. You know
on
what
my
to do.
OBS,
Come on out.
with, like, warnings and stuff. I'm trying to go do something real quick. Okay. Give me one sec, chat. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting old. Oh. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Oh, sorry, chat. Kept getting like warnings that like my CPU usage was high, which I get. I need to get. I think I need to upgrade my processor, honestly. But yeah, which like is again kind of affecting shit. So I was trying to see if I could potentially fix that. But all right, anywho, there we go. I gotta get comfortable again. All right. Oh my god, you have to slow down a lot for that. Whew. Got a lot of spots to make up. Purple sector 2 to sector 3 though. Nice. Alright. Up another spot. I'm very interested to do the reverse layout of some of these tracks, including this one. Gonna make up 10.5 seconds in 5.5 laps. Get held up a little bit. Not the easiest track to try to do that on. A bit of a send on my part. Kind of bullied my way into that. I forgot how much fun F2 cars are to drive. Remember in F1 24 when they came out with the F2 update? Remember, just kind of like messing around with that a little bit, and like, yeah, dude, it's just fun. They're just easier to drive, easier to handle, so I feel like you can kind of like push them a little bit more and not have to worry about like losing the car. Which is part of the problem in real life, truthfully, is that there's such a massive difference in F2 performance compared to F1. And I think that's part of the reason why you see a lot of guys who jump up from F2 struggle. I mean, hell, look at Nicholas Latifi. And the guy was actually very successful in F2, which I feel like a lot of people forget. Look at this guy right here, actually, in front of me. Logan Sargent. Same thing. You know, Jack Doohan wasn't really given enough of a chance, in my opinion, but, you know, it's another guy. Mick Schumacher obviously had a very successful F2 career. F2 and F3. And sometimes it's just right place, right time. You know what I mean? Like I look at Oscar, for example. Like I think he got the jump into F1 with McLaren just at the perfect time. Granted, don't get me wrong, I think Oscar is a very talented driver, but and even at such a you know, such a young age, early in his career, like he's able to race at such a high IQ level, in my opinion. Like he's able, like he knows how to race hard and still keep things clean. You know, even when he's being squeezed, like it's just. Again, I think it works so well for Ross here. But again, you know, I do think part of that was right place, right time. All right, 3 to go. I got 3.1 for the leader. So I gotta get past Novalak and Lawson here.
Caution, caution.
Oh, Armstrong blew up. Alright, so I just gotta get past Lawson. Oh, come on. Adrian! Adrian! Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Adrian! Yo, Adrian. Sorry, that's my terrible Rocky impression. Got a great run on Lawson there. And the DRS. Perfecto.
Nice work, mate. That puts
No.
you up a place.
No assist at all. Nope. Nothing. Yeah. Which, I mean, hey, listen, I got nothing against people who use them. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, have fun. You know, whatever allows you to have fun with the game. Me, oh, Jesus. On the brakes a little too late. You know, for me, I like to have a nice, happy medium. You know, a good balance between the two. Like, I want to focus on being quick, but then also, like, you know, still being able to control the car and having fun. Oh. I just think that, like, assists in the F1 games, I mean, one, I think ultimately they make you slower. Two, it just kind of makes things pretty unrealistic in my opinion. Depending on the F1 game. Like with F1 22, for example, and how atrocious the handling was in that game, I think having traction control on actually felt more realistic than having it off.
Let's go. Final lap.
But,
Gap to your
yeah,
teammate behind is
that's largely because of just how terrible that game was. Yeah, there you go. The no line thing, I didn't really start racing without a line. God, F1 2019, maybe? 2020? It was one of those. I want to say it was 2020, mostly because I think 2020, I mean, that was when I started doing iRacing, which, you know, when you do that, there's no racing line above rookie. So, yeah, I want to say it was then. Helped me learn the tracks better that way too, to be honest with you. No, this is the F123 Breaking Point 2 story. So we're just kind of in preparation for Breaking Point 3 and F125, just going through the story and just re-experiencing it all, reliving it. But yeah, honestly, I felt as though, like, racing without a line honestly helped me like get better. You know what I mean? Like it helped me learn tracks better. Because I found myself focusing on the racing line more than focusing on like braking markers and stuff going on around the track. So.
What a performance! What a genuine joy to watch.
The tough part is like when I play something like Amos 2, for example, and if I'm driving a car and track combination to where I don't really know it, and then if I'm, you know, racing within a pack of cars, that's where it gets tough. Because then if I get out in open air, like I forget like everything. I forget where I'm supposed to brake and everything like that because I get so used to just following a car. But yeah, exactly. Actually, I want to learn. So, dude, Jeddah is honestly one of my favorite tracks to drive in the F1 games. I love Jeddah. It has such a flow to it. It's just so fast. I love it. Love it. One of my favorites. Chapter 4, Mayer manages to win in convincing fashion after an unconventional pit stop. Each race win shows why Mayer is such a promising young driver.
Callie, what do you put your success down to this season?
Oh, I'd say probably my speed.
In what way?
I find lapping faster than everyone else really, really helps. Casper.
No.
Seriously though, I have a great team around me, and this guy, more than anyone else, has been pretty useful to have around. Casper, what are you shy? Come up here.
Yes.
Come up here.
And Callie says you've been a factor this season, Casper.
I'm not the one driving.
True.
Didn't agree with my tyre strategy though.
This one has no respect for her elders.
But can you give us more detail as to the exact role that you're playing, Casper?
None whatsoever. It's all about her.
He's probably right, to be fair.
Oh, shut up.
Are you already in touch with Casper Ackerman at that point?
I don't like that.
Ackerman and I go way back.
I go way back.
Let me guess, you saw the race, couldn't be prouder, and everyone in the office wouldn't stop screaming.
Well, that saved me a few minutes. Guess I'll speak to you later then.
Cool. Oh.
How are you, Mum?
Oh, I couldn't be prouder, Cal. That was one hell of a race. Everyone in the office wouldn't stop screaming.
Shut up.
Honestly, the way you're driving, I think we're going to have to change your name.
What's here this time?
Callie Winner.
Ugh.
You've got this in the bag, Cal.
So cringe.
Oh, okay. That is the kind of award-winning journalism that we really do need right now, but one race at a time, okay?
That sounds like Casper talking. Is he looking after you?
Yeah, always. Actually, I've got a meeting with him that I'm running a bit late for, so I've got a dash. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, sweetheart. Call me tonight and well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't even say anything else. No, bye, love you. Just, yeah. Hangs up. What? It's messed up. Japanese Grand Prix several weeks later, Chapter 5. With only a handful of races remaining in the 2022 campaign, Connosport are still looking to make their mark on the sport during their first season as part of the F1 grid. By the way, chat, I forgot to throw this out there at the start of the stream because I kind of just want to like jump into things. We are live across the board here. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, X, YouTube, and Kick. All right, so much love, much appreciated, everybody watching along on whatever platform you're watching on. Thank you to those that have followed over on Twitch. I appreciate y'all chatting along over there as well. Yeah, so thanks for the love, thanks for the support, and I guess let me know what you want to see next. I mean, we got some downtime, so to speak, in between now and the F1 25 launch. So I'm trying to like kind of think of ideas and like come up with stuff to do content wise you know, between now and then. So I don't know if y'all want to see something in particular or whatever. Just let me know. Let me know what you want.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Sold out merchandise. Oh, nice. That's cool. Wait, why is that bad?
Davidov?
Connor, just thought
Davidov?
I'd catch up.
Wait. What time is it where you are?
Doesn't matter. I wanted a report before the race.
Ah, right. I did ask them to send across all the data to you. Perhaps they forgot. I'll make sure to,
No, I got it all here. Busy man, Andrea. I don't have time to read all that. How's it all look?
The car is running well, data's solid. Whole team seems confident, and based on the forecasts, we're sticking to the original tire strategy as we discussed. So we'll see.
Good. And the boys?
Keeping to themselves. So no fireworks. Aiden's been a little quiet, but that's usually a good sign before a race. And Devon's,
I've already spoken to Devon. He's good to go.
Oh. Right.
Well, keep up the good work. Good luck. I'm sure we'll speak after.
Okie dokie. Oh, there we go. Do the race.
Hey, boss. Got a couple of minutes?
Yeah, sure. Let's prioritize testing. Team first, right? A solid start to the race sees Aiden on pace for one of his better performances behind the wheel of a Countersport car.
Okay, mate, I need you to push before the pit window opens. Push.
Let's take Bottas before lap 8. Okay. Do that. I think I can do that. Oh. Alright, see if we can close the gap. Suzuka is a track that I've never been good at. Literally ever. I've always struggled here. Oh, God. A little wide. Yeah. Pushing a little too hard there. Got a little wide. Son of a bitch. Got it on the curb.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
All right. Should have DRS on Bottas here. Show the power down there.
Good pace. You're catching the car in front by about a second a lap.
Got a little bit too much of the curb there. We'll try to power our way past Bottas. What do we do? Nice. Nice. How long have we been sim racing for? That's a
Another
good
pit stop here at
question.
Suzuka. This time it's Aiden Jackson coming in. He's been making steady progress today, and Connor need him to.
I mean, really, since I was a kid.
And they could do
I
without
mean,
this.
one,
And look, there's
one of my
chaos in that
earliest
garage.
memories.
Only 3 wheels on the car at the moment, Crofty. Aiden Jackson looks on in despair. Here comes that spare wheel now.
That's a long, long time to wait. Just sat in the cockpit. What is going on down at Connor Sport?
One of my earliest memories is literally playing racing games. Both on like my dad's computer and on the PlayStation 1. So I mean, if that provides any sort of perspective as far as to how long I've been sim racing for. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing racing games since I was a kid.
Okay, try not to worry about that, Aiden. Just focus on the race, get your head down, and let's get it back.
So good. I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm all that great, to be honest with you. Like, I'm decent, but I'm nothing crazy though. That was corner cut. Yeah, like I'm nothing crazy. I mean, I didn't like truly devote myself to like sim racing until probably until like 2020, to be honest with you. So I didn't actually like start getting good at sim racing until about then. Prior to then, like you know, depending on the racing game, I was like playing on low difficulties, playing with all kinds of assists, the racing line, all that stuff. Wasn't really until after that that what a send. That I tried doing more, you know what I mean? And tried focusing on getting better. Nice.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Nice. Hopefully you enjoy it.
9 seconds.
Hopefully it's good for you. Yeah, 2020 was like when I bought my first rig. I had it for the longest time. I got this one like late last year. But yeah, I mean I've had Fanatec gear the entire time. I love my Fanatec stuff. Absolutely love it. It's been great. Oh, little wide. Little wide. Decent amount of ground to gain here. Not a very short amount of time. Send it on Yuki. That was a dive bomb and a half.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, come on. There we go. Stick on the outside. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Who's your favorite driver? So it was Ricardo.
Okay, information on sites. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Yeah, it was Daniel for the longest time. I mean, now that he's not in the sport anymore, I guess I kind of have to pick a new favorite. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite at this point. Like, I love Lewis, always have. Lando, I do really like Lando. Love Oscar. Carlos, you know, love him. Like that's the thing. Like, there's so many drivers that I really like that I don't know if I have a favorite anymore. My favorite team is Ferrari, so
Gap to your teammate ahead is 3.
you know, whoever drives for them, I support really. Oh my God, really slowed up. Was not ready for that. Oh, a little bit of contact. That was dicey. Yeah, I royally fucked that up. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they're all pretty likable. Like, I don't know if there's a even George I like, honestly. I got nothing against George. I don't know. I don't. Even Max is kind of growing on me. Like early on, like when Max was younger and like prior to him winning the championship, I didn't really like him, but like as time has progressed, you know, I'm starting to like him more. At least as a person. As a driver, I don't love the way, you know, he races people sometimes. But like, you know, growing up, I was a Michael Schumacher fan, and Schumacher drove very similar to how Max drives. So like, you know, I guess I really can't be all that mad. But yeah, I don't know. There really isn't anybody on the grid. That's a lie. There's one person on the grid that I don't like. I don't like Liam Lawson.
Right, we've got enough
I really don't.
3 more laps.
I always thought he was very full of himself, very arrogant, very cocky, and has done almost nothing to back that up. So it's cool to have confidence in yourself, as I proceed to send it deep there. It's cool to have confidence in yourself, but you know, there's levels to it. That's fair, man. That's fair. Oh, Checo's another one. I always like Checo. When he won his first race, when he was still at Racing Point, like I was so happy for him in that race. So happy for him. That's fair. That is totally fair. But yeah, that first race one was so good. It was also, honestly, as a whole, that was a fun race. I mean, like, George Russell obviously filling in for Lewis. Lewis had COVID, and then, I mean, Russell absolutely should have won that race. But yeah, I mean, that whole race was just so good. So good. And then, like, that, I actually really enjoyed that track layout. It was quick, it was fun, it was different, you know? Kind of wish they'd do it again. Oh, God, that's always such a sketchy overtake.
Final lap, push,
Ah.
push.
Final lap of the race. Oof. A little bit of a slide there. A little wide. That was terrible. Oh, that's the curb. I did that again. Yeah, apparently, man. Apparently. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That was a terrible line to take me there. Man, I really am terrible at this track. Hey, you too. Appreciate your chat. Long. Thanks for the follow again. Alright, we come home, P7. Take that. Good recovery drive.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Well, it's still too close to call at the top of the table. Meanwhile, at the other end, Ant, you can really understand Aiden Jackson's frustrations today.
Yeah, they've had car problems all season long, Crofty. They've had a bad mix-up in the garage today, and Connor Sport won't be proud of that one.
And Connor Sport won't be proud of that. It's the longest pit stop we've had this season. Not the sort of record any team wants to set.
Throwback to Bottas. Pit stop in
Here
Monaco.
come today's winners, the team.
Well, Aiden, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to ask. That pit stop.
Yeah, well, we all know that every race has a hiccup, so
Yeah, I'm
just
debating
never
like
tell when it's gonna happen.
F125.
Just
So
gotta be ready
if
and roll
you
the punches.
pre-order,
I guess on the plus side, a mess up like that.
if you pre-order the game, you get a bonus. But then like if you get the Icon
There is
edition,
a
which is
lot
what I
of
did.
talk on social media about whether Devon is actually getting preferential treatment by the team. So, do you think is there any truth to that, or is it an unfair assumption?
No comment.
Couldn't possibly comment about that.
Yeah.
I'll let everyone draw their own conclusions.
Yep, we're gonna be
Well,
smart.
Aiden, the list seems to get longer. Car reliability, you and Devon bumping wheels, and now issues in the pit lane. Huge mounting problems.
Yeah, I've been thinking about next season. But who knows what the
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
At the moment, it's
I don't
all
remember.
about Connor Sport and
Yeah.
bringing in as many points
So
as I can.
you get
Finally, I've got to ask you about this. It has been reported that Mercedes have agreed a deal for George Russell to play a small part in the latest Throttle Zone movie.
Yeah, that sounds like a great opportunity for him. The Throttle Zone movies, they're amazing and they have such a massive fan base, so it's great to see them acknowledge
blanking out what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, pre-order bonus. So you get like a pre-order bonus.
Can't wait to see what he does.
And then I believe also the Icon edition gives you a bonus for the My Team, to where you could drive the Counter Sport livery, just like you were able to in this game, for your My Team, or you could do the new F1 movie team, the Apex GP. Right? Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. And you can have them as your drivers. You can have Sonny Hayes and I forget the other guy's name. So I'm debating on like which one I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm debating on which one I want to have to start as my team. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. An untimely pit stop error cost Aiden valuable time at the Japanese Grand Prix. which only serves to stroke his frustrations with the team at Stoke, not stroke. His frustrations with the team at College Sport.
Talk to me.
About what? You saw the race, right? What is there to say?
Thought you could do with blowing off a little steam.
What is even the point in wasting any more energy? If it's not the car, it's the team. If it's not the team, it's the car. No one seems to care how much effort I'm putting into all of this.
Which is why you need to double down. Listen, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but the top 3 are talking, Aiden.
What?
They've already reached out to us. Looks like there might be some last-minute negotiations on the cards, but keep that to yourself, okay?
Yeah, of course.
No doubt there'll be some wrangling. You're contracted for another season, but your tenacity has been noticed.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything you're not supposed to know. I hate to admit it, but Connor Sport can't keep up with you, Aiden.
Sounds like you're trying to get rid of me there, Davidoff.
Just do me a favor, would you?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I need you to push as hard as you can to get as much out of you before I lose you to a better team. Can you do that for me?
Of course. No problem.
Good boy. You know I'm here whenever you need me. Speak soon.
Oakley dokley.
You saw it, right? The pit stop? How am I supposed to deal with that? I know. I want a chance to prove what I can do, though. In a top-tier seat. I deserve it. I've heard there might be interest. I can't stay here. Okay. Well, what would you do?
So,
Not be a little bitch.
Well, I told him to try to stay calm, see out the season, and then go to the final team meeting.
Should I do the story mode on
See if that
F123?
change his mind.
No, just watch my stream.
and where were you at this point?
Oh, I was busy getting
No.
Cali ready.
It's a
for the
decent
final
story.
race
You know
of
what I
the
mean?
F2 season.
If you intend on playing Breaking Point 3 in F125, I mean, it'd probably be thank you. It'd probably be good to just go through and play it. You could probably even go back and play Breaking Point 1 if you really wanted to. I mean, like it at least gives you something to do for the time, for the time being until the new F1 game drops, I guess. But I'm sure with Breaking Point 3 they're going to give like a recap, to start and everything like that. But I mean, it's decent enough. It gives you a decent amount of time too. I mean, it's like probably about a 4 or 5 hour story, so it's not bad. There's multiple ways like you can go about it too with the responses you give and all that stuff. So
I know why you're calling, but make it quick because I have to keep my head in the game.
Of course.
can pass the first mission. I mean, just do it on like an easier difficulty.
Thanks, Mum, but luck
There's
really
like
won't do anything.
3 different
I need a
difficulties you
clean
can do it on.
strategy and just to keep my head, that's all.
Look, which you do and you will. Just breathe, Cal, okay? You've already put the work in. Now all you need to do is get out there and do what you always do.
That's
Yeah?
right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Who knows?
Thanks, Mum.
Bring this one home. I may even call your father to gloat a little.
Mum, not now.
Oh, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a bit.
I
So
know.
watch you. I appreciate that.
You'll be watching, right?
Thank you.
Just try and stop me. Race fast, honey.
All right. Here we go. I hate this track. I'm so terrible at this track, chat. So terrible here.
The final race of the season now well underway here in Abu Dhabi. A
Yeah,
few
F125?
different
Yeah, I
drivers
did.
in contention for the
I
F2
did.
Championship.
Pre-ordered it. I'm excited. I'm excited for
But
it.
here's the favourite, Callie Mayer.
She's been so consistent this
Excited
season.
for it. I
So
got the
fast.
Icon Edition,
My
so
money's on Mayer for the
early
championship.
access and
No
all
question.
that fun stuff.
If she can finish high enough, the title belongs to her.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It seems worth it. It's not much of a price difference either, so.
How am I doing? It's looking good, Callie. Come on, a podium should clinch this for us.
Then podium it is.
Exactly. Exactly. I love that they do that, by the way. Love that they do that. I wish more... Oh, man, the car didn't want to slow down. I wish more franchises would do that. Especially ones that have, like, an annual release. A little wide. Whee! Shit. Shit. Again, chat, when I tell you I'm terrible at this track, I am terrible at this track. And I have not driven it so long, let alone with an F2 car. This opening lap is like a learning stage for me.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.4 seconds.
A lot of lifting. Okay. I mean, we are closing on P3. The big snap. Nope, wide again. Jesus Christ, I'm all over the place. I hate this track so much. I really do. Never liked it. I'll be safe. No, I'll take that over this any day of the week. I love tracks that have like a flow and like a rhythm to it. This track is not one of those tracks. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I just feel like this track is very much not one of those tracks that has a flow. It's where like Secure does. That is way too late on the brake. Holy shit. I wish I could cut it.
Brilliant, nice move.
Never mind.
Keep going.
Way too late on the brake. Yeah, 30 seconds is kind of crazy. Well deserved, but I just like a track like this, I just can't get into a rhythm with. Although I'm happy they got rid of that chicane there and just made it just a nice big swoop in the corner. Now it's just so much better. Yeah, do your thing, man. Do your thing. I appreciate you watching along. I have to lift like crazy for that. Oh, that curb. I have so many spots to make up in such a little amount of time. I don't think I'm actually going to get this. Might be the first objective that we fail. I mean, everybody's right there, so I can get a bit of a charge on here in these last 2 laps. Might be able to catch them. Get past everyone here. I don't think I'm winning, but welcome back. Oh, we got a bag marker kind of holding us all up here. I'm gonna have to have like the most incredible last lap of my life to get these guys. To get P3. Woohoo! Alright. Little wide. Save it. Saved it. Calculated. Nope. Shit. Oh, I failed to get the car to slow down. Oh my god. I hate this track. Hate this track. F2 on this track is also not fun.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Can I make up 2 seconds here in this final lap? Probably not. Probably not. Probably gonna have to redo this challenge. Had to send it. Oh, that curb upset the car so much. I don't even get DRS. Yeah, that's over. I'm gonna have to redo it. It's unlucky. I'm pushing so hard right now. Nope, not enough. One more lap and I might have got it. The first couple laps, I really just had no rhythm, didn't push hard enough, didn't know enough. Came up just short. Damn. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to try that again. That sucks.
How am I doing?
Again, I don't know the track. The tires were cooked? I don't even think it was the tires, to be honest. I think the driver's cooked. I think it's me. I haven't really played the F1 games. Like I couldn't even tell you the last time I actually sat down and played F1 24. I was way too late on the break. Yeah, couldn't even tell you the last time I played F1 24. Let alone F1 23. And so like trying to trying to come back to them, to kind of relearn them again. It's definitely an adjustment phase. But it also means, like, I couldn't even tell you the last time I played Abu Dhabi. I never even, like, in F1 24, I don't think I ever even drove it Abu Dhabi.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Let alone an F2 car, so like it really is just an adjustment phase. Oh my god!
Okay, car behind trailing us, 2.7 seconds.
That was scary. Alright. See if we can close down the gap a little bit quicker now. And I'm starting to get a feel for things. It took me long enough, but I'm getting there. Oh. Never proceed to slide the car. And then do it again. Pushing a little too hard. Too hard. Like all over the track right now. Alright. We're slowly but surely getting there. I don't know how I held on to the car there. It's terrible. Funny how I say, like, just, I'm starting to get the hang of it, and then I think I proceeded to follow it up with some of the worst racing lines in the history of mankind. I might fail this again, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
That was a dive bomb and a half there. But that's what I need to be able to try to get to third, honestly. We have 2 laps. Held up a investy here.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Alright, Tobe, I'm sure next. And Fittipaldi. I mean, we should be able to get it this time. I can't screw up. It's really the biggest thing. Oh, these curbs. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I should be able to get him. I should even be able to get P2, honestly. Wide there. Alright, that's that.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh god. We're good. That was a dive bomb. A little ambitious on my part. Just a tad. Alright, well, we got P3. Woo. P2 for good measure. We're not gonna be able to catch Felipe, but one more lap, I would have got him. Just had to get a little bit of more of a move on in some of those earlier laps, and I struggled. Okay, maybe I will catch Felipe. A little wide. Pushed like crazy there. Not gonna get him. Not gonna get him. Just short. That's alright. P2.
Yes, Callie! That was amazing! Congratulations!
Cool. F2 champion. Callie Mayer.
Callie Mayer, get used to the name.
Thank you.
She has
Thank
her
you.
whole
Thank
career
you.
ahead of her, and this
Thank you.
is just the beginning. She's done it, as many predicted she would. A star is born. Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
Historic. Well, I mean, someone had to be the first.
True.
But I just hope that this shows that talent can get you as far as money.
And what about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Well, I mean, you
No.
kind of
Next question.
Kelly,
Kinda
what's it like
need
being
the
a
money
woman in
aspect, too.
motorsports? We're sure everyone wants to know.
I don't know, John. What's it like being a man in journalism? Next question.
Hot-headed. Yes, for sure, for sure. But you know, that's kind of what you need in a driver.
True.
Let's not forget that Callie taking the championship was a big deal. You know, for the sport, but really for everyone.
And for you? How did you feel?
It was one of the proudest moments of my career. It was the first time I mentored anyone. Yeah. I was a little sad to be moving on.
So, had you already told Callie about your new job?
Yes, of course. And I told her, you know, how I wished that I could take her with me. But she understood.
And Aiden, had you told him?
No, he was too busy.
Busy?
Preparing to tell the team that he was leaving Connorsport.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I know Aiden had something he wanted to say, but first I have a matter I would like to address formally. It is no secret that I have been spread a little thin this season. I mean, I own the team, I run the team, it's a lot, okay? Which is why I will be stepping away from the principal role next season. I'll still be pushing Connorsport Racing to be the brand we know it can be, whilst the new principal will be laser focused on performance and results. And we have already found a man to step into that role. Casper.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now, this is a big step up for me. I'm really looking forward to see what next season brings. It's truly an honor to be on board.
I am sorry for the dramatic nature of the announcement, okay?
It wasn't
You
really
were the
that
man
dramatic, I'm gonna be
who
honest.
pays you. We all look forward to working with Casper, yes? Good. Then let us continue. Aiden, you had something you wanted to say? The floor is yours.
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to say, thank you, everybody, for all your hard work this year. And I'm really looking forward to next season. Especially
Imagine
with Casper at the helm.
You go through the entire season, right? Go through the entire season. End of the year, you're like, yep, alright, I'm leaving. See you. Got an offer elsewhere. Just to then end up staying anyways. Alright, chapter 7. Fresh start. 2023 and a fresh start, while the 2022 season exposed them to harsh realities of life as a team on the F1 grid. Connorsport Butler Global Racing Team looked to set, that's such a mouthful, looked set to bounce back. Or sorry, looks set to bounce back. I can't read. With a newly invigorated team, now helmed by fan favorite and former driver Casper Ake.
Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
True. True. Foreshadowing right there. That was a terrible ringtone.
Devon.
How's business?
Same as ever, hiring and firing. How's racing?
Oh, you know, ducking and driving.
You all prepared?
Of course, I've double-checked the strategy changes. I'm just going over my notes now. Everything's covered, just like always. They won't see me for dust.
Spoken like a true butler. Just remember, we've got a lot on the line this season.
Yeah,
Sure do.
Dev, I'm serious. You're carrying this team, don't forget that.
Yeah, well, you keep signing these second-rate drivers. I can't do all the work.
Just remember where we'd be. Where you'd be if this were all to go belly up.
True.
Just trust me, Dad. You've got nothing to worry about.
Devon, I mean it. If you don't bring your A game, it's back to the bottom of the pile. Do you really want that?
No. No, I don't.
Just keep it in mind. Now go out there and show me what you can do.
Already on it. I'll get you those points, Dad.
Good boy. Speak later.
What the good boy shit. Dude, if my dad said that to me, like after like he asked me to do something, I'm like, yeah, I got you. What? Good boy. I'd look at him like he has 5 heads.
Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. So with the race not...
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new season. You know that.
All right, all right, all
We need to
right.
go on, okay? Okay? Let's get out there. Come on.
Cool. Let's do it. Customize. Let's go down a little bit there. Was this the meta in this game? I don't remember what the metas were. I know we want to go there. Okay. Finish in top 5. Okay. I think I can do that. P17. Damn. 5 red lights, and away we're off. Oh. I thought I was clear. Sorry, Yuki. Switch back off here. Oh my god, so much understeer in the car right now. Got damage? Oh, we're good. Car does not want to turn in.
Please repeat, you're breaking up.
Sorry. It's not trying to get instructions there. Alright, decent enough start. Already up to P13. That was ambitious. That was ambitious. Somehow don't have damage. I was very late on the break. Hey, thanks for the like on the live. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh god, that's a massive walk up. I'm all over the track right now. Maybe try like lowering the differential, I guess. See if that helps. Like, I'm understeering a lot.
You can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Sounds good, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. Struggling to close in on Gasly in front. Primarily because I'm just struggling to get the car to turn in. Yeah, that's fair. That is totally fair. Oh, yep, there it is. Completely locked up the rear end.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on the softs.
Yeah, like when they were going over everything with the F125, and they mentioned breaking point 3, I was like, oh yeah, shit, that was a thing. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna get this objective. I mean, I have like no extra pace from where I'm at right now. The car just does not want to turn. Might have focused too much on the top speed side of things. Yeah, I mean, same. It was like the first thing I did to kind of like just, you know, get it out of the way and then focus on doing the career mode. It was one of those things where I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do it just because. Did I really care about it? No. Like, it certainly wasn't gonna be the thing I was gonna, you know, be most excited about when it came to the game. actually start putting some decent lap times in. Locked up a little bit going in.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.2 seconds.
Burned up like all my battery trying to catch these guys. So hard to regain battery in this game. Forgot all about that being a thing too.
Push now with boxing this lap.
Oh hey, we finally caught these guys. I think it's just because they're battling each other, but... Yeah, I mean, it's a little wild, but to be fair, my pace hasn't really been all that great, so, and could definitely be better. I've been struggling. It's hard to turn in. Free overtake. I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, starting P17, expecting to get to P5. I mean, that is kind of crazy. But a little bit of an undercut here, so let's take that. That should help.
Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Hayden's in the pits. Hayden in the pits.
Alright. Everybody's coming in. Let's see where we kind of put ourselves in all this. Did not go faster sector 2, by the way. So that's good. It's a good start. What difficulty am I running? The hardest one. hardest one. They don't like let you set a number for breaking point. It's just like, you know, again, it's just a hard difficulty. That's all they let you set it to. So whatever difficulty they make that.
Come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Purple sector 1 though. What number do I run? It depends on the game, to be honest with you. Like, so in F124, I kind of fluctuated anywhere between 110 to 120. Sometimes I would change it based off the track, the various updates they did, you know, maybe kind of change it a little bit too. In this game, I ran at a much lower difficulty because I don't know, I found the AI to be a little bit tougher. Especially because I found the racing itself to be a little bit tougher. You know, everybody kind of spread out better, the AI raced you a little bit harder in comparison to F124. So. So in this game, I think in this game I was at like a 90 or something like that. I fluctuate between like 90 and 95. No. Damn it. Pushing a little too hard.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Russell just came out of the pits. He's in P5 just ahead there. Maybe kind of hold these guys up in front of me. It's really going to be my only chance, I think. I'm all over the place right now. I feel like I already kind of took these tires a little bit. Locked up. Son of a bitch. Struggling. Still within DRS though. 4 laps. Russel's only 3 seconds ahead. Problem is we got a little bit of a DRS train going here. And I have no battery.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, let's see if we can stick close with Norris. Coming out of the final corner. That's pretty much all the battery we have there.
Nice move. Good job.
The problem is there's a little bit of a gap between Sainz and whoever's ahead of him. So even if we manage to get past Sainz on this lap, I don't know if we're going to have enough to get going even further. Ultimately, we're not even really closing in on Russell. Like, we're catching these guys in front, but Russell's still staying pretty far ahead. Well, not far, but it's like maintaining the same pace we are. Well, unfortunately, I just don't think I'm gonna have enough time. I mean, I gotta fucking do this race all over again, which is annoying. I just don't have the right setup. Car understeered way too much in the beginning. Which really hurt me. But I had no pace.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
We're wide. And signs all over my gearbox. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch them. Ah, fuck it. Keep running just in case. Okay.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race.
Lost so much time. Because
to
of
your
that.
teammate behind is 10.0 seconds.
Tires are cooked.
And you've got P7, 7th place. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.2 seconds. They're on old medium.
Yeah, I'm not locked in right now. None about the damage? Yeah, okay. There's Lando just all over me. I have like no pace. I got out in clean air and I just lost all my pace. Either I forgot how to drive or I don't know. These tires are just gone. Both are likely possibilities.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I'm being forced wide, doesn't matter. Oh, God, dude, I really don't want to do this race all over again.
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay?
Just
Okay?
get the balance set up.
Let's get out there, come on.
I guess. I don't know. Try this again. Dude, I hate that I really do hate that I just have to redo this fucking entire race all over again. If I fail it again, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Do the classic T1 dive bomb here. Cool. Alright, yeah. It was definitely a setup issue because the car does not feel anywhere near as heavy. It's not understeering as much. So remind me the next time I have the option to adjust my setup to just not. Figure this thing out, bro? Figure what out? Control because TV didn't come with control.
You're in the top 10 now, keep it up.
You try turning it on and off. Oh, okay. Is it plugged in? Are there batteries in the remote?
Great maneuver, you made it
Oh,
look
interesting.
easy.
That's weird.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I'm running so much better now. Really was just a setup thing. I should have just restarted the last race early on when I realized that I was making up no time. I thought about it too. The thought did enter my mind. Just chose not to. I was like, yeah, you know, switching over the softs, maybe that'll help, and left the undercut going for us, and like we kind of did. But a little bit of lockup coming in there.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Hell yeah. And it really was just all about the setup. It's crazy. Both. Not for F1. I mean, F1 I just play on PC, but I do have a PS5. I also have an Xbox that I barely play, and a Switch that I also barely play. Alright, there's P5.
Verstappen's just moved into first place.
The setup is so much better. So much better. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair. I don't know. I'll take this over Saudi Arabia any day of the week. Or not Saudi Arabia, sorry. Abu Dhabi, rather.
Okay, you want to hit this lap, so push now, push.
Oh, a bit of a lock-up. No, I use Fanatec. Fanatec's just kind of what I bought when I decided to, you know, start investing into sim racing a little bit more. At the time, like, Moza wasn't what it is now. At the time, Moza was like just starting to make a name. And I was able to get like just a good deal on Fanatec, so what I went with. I like it. Works well for me. If I had the chance to like kind of start, like if I was just starting out again, kind of do it all over again, I'd now at this point I'd go with Moza. I do really like their stuff. A buddy of mine has a Moza set up and it's nice. Very nice. I got distracted. Did I make it? Oh, I did. Okay. It did the bug at the top where it didn't show like my speed changing, so I didn't know if I slowed down in time.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The Breaking Point 2 story. I figured, you know, in preparation for F125, go back through and replay it. I'm just doing the Breaking Point story. I'm not doing like online or anything.
Aiden's coming in for his stop now.
Alright, bunch of guys just went in ahead of me. 3 DRS practically. Got out ahead of Verstappen too. So I think we're provisionally P1. And what a difference the setup made.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.8 seconds.
little wide. Still went purple sector 2 though somehow. Russell's still out.
Okay, so we're leading
Really
our
pushing those
teammate
softs.
by 19.4 seconds.
The entire time I've been still sitting here kind of thinking about, hey bro, can we play together? Like I said, I'm just doing Breaking Point today. You know what I mean? That's it. Not really playing online or anything. Audio cut out? Like completely, or? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, like I said, yeah, I'm just doing Breaking Point today, not really doing online or anything like that. Don't really have any intentions on doing online either. Yeah. Again, nothing personal or anything like that either. It's just, like I said, it's just not really in the cards. Go.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Bit of a whippersnapper there. Oh god. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love over on TikTok, man. You guys have been great. You guys have been great. Alright, 3 more laps. Oh, come on. Yeah, right? That would never happen. Never in real life. It's crazy how much the, you know, just sticking with the default setup helped me. Like, that was my problem. Again, I couldn't get the car to turn initially. In that first go around. Especially on the first stint. And then, you know, even kind of struggled a little bit in the second stint. So then, obviously giving it another go, and yeah, helped a lot, to say the least.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
The more I sit here and think about it, I think I started to talk about this before and then I stopped. Yeah, I did almost lose it. Tires are definitely getting worn. The more I sit here and think about it, I think I'm gonna, with the My Team, I think I'm gonna do the F1 movie team, Apex GP. I think that's gonna be my team to start. And the only reason why I say that is because I remember when I did My Team with F123. I mean, I'm sure you can find the streams on the YouTube channel, old clips, all that fun stuff. I remember when I did My Team with F123, I did Counter Sport to start. You have to choose a team in F125? No. It's like for the My Team, like creating a team. Obviously, you know, creating your livery and everything like that. For pre-ordering the Icon Edition, you get access to the Apex GP, like the F1 movie team's livery. So I think that's going to be my team. For My Team, when I start. So like, just like in F123, like, you get access to, it's like a pre-order bonus, you got access to the Counter Sport livery to be able to use in My Team. Yeah. I mean, that's totally fair. Whew. Yeah, that's one of the perks. Is that there's a couple other things you get. Obviously, I think like Bitcoin as well. I'm sliding all over the place. Yeah, I think you get a ton of Bitcoin and all that nonsense, but I think as well as like some F1 World stuff, maybe. I don't even remember, but for me, the main reason why I'm doing it is the early access. You get 3 days early access, as long as it all works properly. I think if I remember with F123, either 22 or 23, the early access was supposed to drop, and then it didn't drop for like 8 hours. They just, I don't know, they just had an issue rolling it out or some shit. But, oh, challenge complete. And we get the win.
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Ant?
Well, I think we have to look at Connor Sport. And for me, they've been the biggest surprise so far. And Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly one Casper Ackerman will be hoping that this season is better than his last.
Oh, God. Oh.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's...
As am I, Crofty. Sore. I don't think I've actually sat here and raced for this long in a while.
The season, Devon. You must be happy with that performance.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I did that in the stream the other day. I forgot about that. All right, anyway.
Yeah,
Sure.
putting a real shift out there today, Natalie, and pleased to see it pay off, absolutely. Look, I have to secure my reputation as one of the all-time greats, Natalie. You know, every race counts. I've got no time to lose.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past for teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is that behind you? How do you feel about him right now?
Yeah, fine. Look, the main difference between me and Aiden is I know how to take a joke. I personally want him to perform at his best. But
I don't know why I'm
whenever
so,
I try to
like,
give him just a little,
not tired, but,
friendly
like,
advice, he takes it
well,
so
fatigued, I guess. A
I
little
mean,
bit left in
he is a very difficult man to have a conversation with. He's all right, you know. He's cool, but he's very serious.
Well, Connor Sport surprised everyone by appointing Casper Ackerman as team principal.
I think he's going to do a terrific job, you know. Mainly because he's got me on his team, so he can't go too far wrong.
True.
Now, I'm sure he's incredibly thankful to have me as a driver.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2020?
I'm making it my personal mission
think,
to make a success of Connor Sport. And
what's
by
it
the end
called?
of the season,
Words.
you're all going to be saying what a wonderful team we are and how great a season we've had.
think
And if you're doing that,
F125, the new My Team, is gonna have a lot of like press stuff. I think they said they updated it. I can't remember. What team do you actually go for, and who's your favorite driver? I talked about this before. I don't necessarily have a favorite driver at this point. It was Ricardo. At one point, it was Seb. Growing up, Michael Schumacher was my favorite driver. When I was a kid. So I mean, like, Ferrari has always been my favorite team. Now that Ricardo's gone, at this point, I don't necessarily have a favorite driver. I just have, I mean, there's a lot of drivers I like on the grid. I mean, a lot. Like, there's like, I like Lewis, I like Charles, I like Lando, I like Oscar, I like, I've even kind of grown to like Max. I like Carlos, I like Alex. Like, it genuinely is like almost everyone. You know what I mean? Like, there's very few people I don't like on the grid, or don't necessarily care for. You know what I mean? But I'm still a Ferrari fan. You know, always will be. So I mean, ultimately, my favorite driver is whoever's driving for them. Is really just what it is. But
great race out there today. Just in the highlights. Listen, I know we've had our run-ins, and, well, last season was last season.
yeah, fair. Fair. I like Lando. You know, I do. I like Lando a lot.
Fresh start for the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson. Yeah, cheers, mate. Bin's over there. Yeah. Nice one.
How about the season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely different for Connor Sport.
Max has grown on me. I used to not like him a lot.
The car.
I think him winning championships
behind that,
is actually kind of
issues, and it was just
between that and
to live up to its potential.
having a child in his life and now another one. I think it's kind of like leveled him out a little bit. Still don't love the way he drives, but like the same token, again, I was a Schumacher fan growing up, so like for me, it's it's not that much different. But I want to see something real quick. I want to see like how much longer I have to go. I don't remember how many chapters there are in the whole thing. Like, I know I still have a decent ways to go yet. 17 total. Okay. So I do. I'm only like halfway in. I mean, I love Senna too. You know what I mean? It's just sad. Like, that's two different eras of F1 in my opinion. Like, I know the two of them raced together for a little bit, but yeah, I mean, that's just two different eras of F1. You know, being born in '97, like, I grew up with Michael. But yeah, I mean, I love Senna. Love Senna.
Yeah, what is it?
Now that's how a butler takes care of business.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Carrying the team, Devon, as well as the butler name.
Exactly.
I couldn't be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah, went well.
Well, I can't wait to hear what those clowns Ackerman and Connor have to say.
Yeah.
Hmm? You okay, Devon?
I never
What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
I like Fernando.
Just adrenaline, Dad. I really pushed it out there today, you know, I just need to simmer down
But
a bit.
never, like,
Of course you do.
never loved the guy,
I'll be in
you know?
meetings, call me
But I
later,
do like
I'm
him.
Proud of you, son. Let's just make sure today's result isn't just a one-off. Eh?
All right. Ciao.
Alright. Strong start to the season. Teams in high spirits. We head to the Australian Grand Prix. I'm skipping all that. I want to get the ball rolling at this point. I may not finish this in the stream. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Starting to get a little bored of it. Especially having played it once before.
Here comes Butler. Good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go. That's a little too late, and he nearly goes off the track on the exit.
It is. It's a little long, which is good. I mean, it's better than it is.
Desperate driving there, Crofty. He's pushing way too hard.
It's better than it is. I'd rather it be longer than.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off from the brakes. Brakes don't feel right. Okay, we'll have a look at it, but you're going to see a drop-off in performance, I'm afraid. What? Why? We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now. What are you talking about? Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
Alright. I think I can do that.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Yeah, right.
Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, gap ahead is
Little late.
3.5 seconds.
again, it's been a while since I've driven this track, since I've played the F1 games. It's like the opening, you know, to all these chapters is really just like a contact. Really is just like a relearning period. The brakes are actually bad. I don't think they are, honestly. Like, I mean, the car. The car feels heavy, but like, there's no damage or anything that I'm aware of. I mean, it doesn't look like it. And yeah, I mean, the brake temps and everything are fine. See, I don't think you could have like a brake failure in this game, if I remember correctly. So like, yeah, it's one of those things. Like, how do they actually make that work? Oh, that curb. Oh.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Yeah, I went a little wide. Both areas there. Little late on the brake. Yep, I got it. Just too wide. Too wide. Cut the corner. Not too wide. Stay defensive this time.
And gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I've shifted to 6th there a little too soon. I'll send it back on the inside though. Oh, that curb. Oh. What a save. I got locked up going in. Oh, alright. Oh. Locked up again, and I really forced Carlos wide there. That was not fair on my part. A little dirty.
Final lap. Push, push.
Good gas, at least squeeze too.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Go wide again. Alright, see if we can hold him off one last time. All the battery I got. Ooh. Oh, up there.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Connor Sport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard, as we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past. So hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want. Very hard situation to manage.
And working for the team, Casper Ackermann wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. It can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia.
Now, Devon, you didn't respond to a team order today. In Hungary last season, you said it was a comms issue.
Look, anything I say is going to be taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team, and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all there is to it.
Devon, you finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
I did what I could in the circumstances, but you know what? I really need a car that I can push without worrying that I'm going to break something. So if the team can't give me a car like that, what am I supposed to do?
Now, some have been saying that you do get preferential treatment because you're
That always strikes me as really odd, like as if the only reason that I'm fast on the track is because my dad funds the team. You know, how is that an explanation? It's ridiculous.
So how do you
It's an argument that can be made for Lance Stroll.
based on your
Just saying.
performance so far?
I don't think Lance Stroll would be in F1 still if his dad didn't own Aston Martin.
They got me, haven't they? So, yeah, I expect us to do pretty well. If they can sort out the car this time around, I'll get them all the points their little hearts.
Yeah, once again, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in.
That's
for hanging
great.
out.
Thank
Thanks for being here. Being along for the ride. Again, I genuinely, I don't think we're going to do the whole thing. I don't think we're going to do all breaking point in the stream. I know that's what the title says. But, like, reaching my breaking point.
Could you take a look at this, please?
No pun intended. Yeah, I'm just moving on.
No, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides
Getting
to
hungry.
do their own
Yeah,
thing.
the shit I wanted to do.
So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. You know, blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Imola.
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
Ah, there he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockworks.
Be like that.
Just trying to work out what's...
It do be like that.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the Paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. For real. For real. Alright, here we go.
Devon, is everything all right? Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
Another track I haven't driven in forever. In an F1 game, so give me a little bit to get used to this one. At least like a little bit of muscle memory with a lot of it, which helps. Curious to see what
We're currently trailing our teammate by 12.7 seconds.
curious to see what the story, the narrative behind Breaking Point 3 is gonna be. This one. Not really an easy pass to overtake there, or easy place to overtake, but I'll take it.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. Nice move, good job.
Man, where was this pace from Devin Butler before? Chapters like this one, it's so pointless. Like, my only objective is to just finish the race. That's it. So you're making me do 8 laps for practically nothing. And I get it. Like they gotta be able to do a good mix of, you know, having the cutscenes obviously mixed in with enough gameplay to make you want to play it. Like, otherwise, if it was primarily just cutscenes, well, at that point you're just watching a movie. So I get it. But again, I mean, could have made this like 5 laps, you know? All right. Well, they did make it 5 laps. I forgot this happened.
Devin Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devin Butler spins! He's out!
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devin Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Yeah, where's the medical team at, bro?
Hey.
I was annoyed with everyone.
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
Here's the crazy part with that, right?
How did I feel?
Dude's hearing. Like that's all it was, just his hearing. It's causing, like, you know, blurred vision and everything else. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. They couldn't come up with something better.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver. A permanent one. And fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
Given the circumstances,
y'all don't got a reserve driver?
Grant us a bit of leeway on the contract.
I have the projections. If Connorsport doesn't reach 5th place in the constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop! The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
Sounds kind of personal,
So,
bro.
legacy is obviously important to you, Davidoff. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Connorsport.
What a name.
Why not?
California mayor.
Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her.
What a name.
Forget legacy. You'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. Come on, you know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me. Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
I wonder if, like, in Breaking Point 3, I'd imagine, you know, the team's gonna win the championship, right? Like, that'll be the story. But I wonder if like that's gonna have it kind of set itself up to where Callie ends up winning the title, you know, wins the whole thing. Gonna do a full race at Spain.
Welcome to the one.
Oh,
I know it's been a mad few weeks, mate, but you've always gone well here, so let's get your head down and see what we can do. Come on.
no, that's okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm done. I'm gonna call it there. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm good. It was fun for a little bit. I got tired of it pretty quick. To be honest, it's long. It's roughly. I mean, if you succeed at every task along the way and have no issues, it's like a little over 5 hours. I'm getting hungry, which is problem number 1. Problem number 2, I got other stuff I want to do, and then problem number 3, I want to go relax. So, but no, I mean it was fun for a little bit. It was cool, like getting to kind of like come back to an F1 game. Like I haven't played an F1 game in ages. You know what I mean? It's been a very long time. So I mean, yeah, you know, it's cool coming back. Excited for F125. See what happens, you know. But I'm gonna call it there. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again, to be honest. I got some other stuff in the works that I gotta put some focus on, and then just busy with work. Thank you for the follow. I think that was over on Kick. I gotta figure that one out too. But yeah, again, figure it out. See what we're gonna do. But until then. Chat, it's been fun. Been good. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, I mean, chatting along across the board. You know, TikTok and watching along everywhere. Yeah, much love, much appreciated. Appreciate all the follows as well. You know, again, I do genuinely appreciate it. It means a lot. It really does. But anywho, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Adios. Peace out. And I will see you guys next time. Later.